For many of us, life may seem perfect. You might have your dream job, a loving spouse, beautiful children, and everything that can keep you all happy together. But as we say, life is unpredictable. What seems perfect today might turn into the worst nightmare tomorrow. For instance, returning a stolen credit card becomes a crime that you never thought you'll ever be a part of. Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. For those who know me, yes, I'm back with another interesting real-life story. But for all of those who are watching my video for the first time, I'm Wisdom Works. Please click that subscribe button. It's free. Give this video a thumbs up and click the bell. This way, you'll be notified every time a video is released. Let's get into this story. Some of you may have heard about this story, but many haven't, and I had to share this story and get your thoughts on it. Today's video is about a woman who was arrested for handing over a stolen credit card to the police. So, a mother from Detroit discovered a lost credit card and attempted to return it to its owner, ending up in a legal nightmare that resulted in her arrest and the termination of her employment. According to WXYZ, Sandra Wilson had stopped by the neighborhood gas station where she frequently purchased her cigarettes and coffee. She lives across the street from the gas station and goes every day. Wilson even knows how many steps it is from her apartment to the door of the gas station. This particular day, a woman in front of her put her credit card on the counter while she was in line, according to the surveillance footage, and then left the store without it. Wilson rushed outside to ask a customer who had just left the store if the card belonged to her after finding it at the register. The woman said yes and seemed very grateful. I'm sure she was grateful. You see where I'm going with this story, right? Well, that was the point that changed Sandra Wilson's entire life. The woman was sitting in her car when Sandra handed her that credit card. Listen, Wisdom family. The card did not belong to this woman. I'm sure you can guess what this woman did with that card that didn't belong to her. She later used it to purchase hundreds of dollars worth of alcohol. I'm not sure why she chose alcohol instead of clothes, jewelry, and the list can go on and on. I'm not in agreement with her using a credit card that didn't belong to her, but I was surprised she chose to use it for alcohol. Wilson left the gas station not thinking any more about it, being the honest woman she is. The following week, Wilson's friends and family began calling her to ask her why her picture was on the Detroit Police Department's 7th Precinct Twitter account and on the popular crime news in the Instagram page. They told Wilson she was wanted for illegally using someone else's credit card. All she kept saying was, "I just went to the store."
I just walked in the gas station and y'all took a picture of me and ruined my life.
She went out of her way to clear her name. Wilson went to the 7th Precinct, where her conversation with detectives was recorded. As soon as Wilson sat down, a detective informed her that she was the focus of the investigation and that she would be given Miranda rights. Wilson declared on camera, "I need an attorney. You're about to charge me for something I didn't do. I never steal." She asked twice more for a lawyer. Sandra was asked to read her Miranda rights aloud before signing the detective's form. However, the questioning didn't end there. A second officer joined the first one as they questioned Wilson for an additional 30 minutes. Wilson sat there struggling as tears continued streaming down her face. She kept saying that she had no idea why she was being accused of something she didn't do. Because the officers saw her picture on the camera at the gas station, they ruined her life. Officers honestly thought they caught Sandra in a slip-up 15 minutes after she requested a lawyer. One of the officers inquired, "Who did you give that card to?" Wilson answered, "To the man behind the counter." officers detained Wilson on the grounds that she was lying and concealing her involvement in a scheme, even though they knew that wasn't the case. I could understand why she would have said that. Well, it was a regular day for her. It was a week ago. She didn't quite remember. She was nervous. She knows what she would have done in most cases, so I get it. According to Wilson's attorney, Brendan McNeil, they took that as evidence that she was somehow in cahoots with the woman who used the card illegally. You won't believe this. Wilson spent the following 3 days in jail after being accused of 2 felonies that could have resulted in a 4-year prison sentence. Wilson stated that this incident cost her her job as a security guard. Things were cleared up when a judge stepped in during the jury trial in October, saying that this is unbelievable to me. No fact finder could ever conclude that Miss Wilson is guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, not even in the circumstances that are most favorable to the prosecution. He threw the case out and called it absurd, ridiculous, and wrong. Come on with it, Judge. I'm here for all of it today. Sandra Wilson was exonerated, but she doesn't think justice was served, and neither do I, in my own opinion. Wilson is struggling even now. She is still unemployed, and when she searches her name online, it produces social media images that indicate she's a wanted criminal. They caused hurt, embarrassment, and made her feel bad. In the times we're living in, even a good deed can cause you a lifetime problem. Don't stop doing good. Just be aware of what you're stepping into and cover yourself. You have to analyze the consequences of your good deed. Here's why. You never know who might be trying to trap you in a crime you never committed. Let me know your thoughts and if this story changes your mind about doing a good deed. I'm curious to know what you think. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If there's a lesson of being extra careful in this story, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel on your way out. More interesting stories to come, so stay tuned. Blessings always.